The biggest truck in the world is the Belaz 75710, which was made in Belarus. This machine is an incredible feat of engineering. It weighs a whopping 360 tons. That's the equivalent of around 36 London buses. As you can imagine, you need quite a good engine to move all that weight, and the Belaz 75710 doesn't just have one, it has two 65-litre, 16-cylinder, 2,300 horsepower engines. Its length is 20.6 meters, width 9.87 and height 8.1 meters, and it was built to haul giant payloads in Russian mines. The biggest cruise ship in the world is the MS Harmony of the Seas. It's an Oasis-class cruise ship built by STX France for Royal Caribbean International. Its gross tonnage is 226,963. It has a length of 362 meters. It's larger than the Eiffel Tower and cost a phenomenal $1 billion to build. This floating colossus has 16 decks. It can carry 6,360 passengers. It features 2,500 staterooms, 20 restaurants, 23 swimming pools, a central park, robot bartenders, and 2,100 crew members. It really is a floating city. The tallest man to have ever lived was called Robert Pershing Wadlow. He was also known as Alton the Giant and the Giant of Illinois. Robert was an American who lived from 1918 to 1940. He measured an insane 8 foot and 11.1 inches tall, and he weighed a whopping 439 pounds. By the age of 8, he was already taller than his father. In elementary school, they had to make a special desk as he physically couldn't fit into the normal school desks. His incredible size was due to a condition called hyperplasia, which caused his body to produce abnormal amounts of the human growth hormone. With his great size, he also possessed great strength until the final years of his life when his health rapidly deteriorated. The San Alfonso Del Mar Resort in Chile is home to the world's largest outdoor swimming pool. A quick few lengths of this pool would be a marathon. It's more than 900 meters long, covers 20 acres, has a 115-foot deep end, and it's longer than 20 Olympic-sized swimming pools. This huge man-made pool took 5 years to build, and it cost developers $2.6 million. It had to be fitted with a specially designed filtration system that sucks in water from the sea and pumps it out at the other end. And this pool is so large, people go boating on it. The crown for the biggest mammal to have ever existed is the blue whale. These gigantic marine mammals can grow up to 30 meters in length, weigh up to 180 metric tons, and its tongue alone weighs more than your average Asian elephant. The blue whale is thought to feed exclusively on small shrimp-like creatures called krill, and as you can imagine, they have to eat rather a lot. Rather a lot is a little bit of an understatement. In fact, they need to eat around 40 million krill per day, and that's to fulfill their daily 1.5 million calorie intake. The Airlander 10, the world's largest aircraft. This helium-filled beast is a hybrid of a blimp, a helicopter and a plane, and it can stay in the air for days on end. It was built in the UK and it's 92 meters long, has a wingspan of 44 meters, and it cost $318 million to build. When I say it can stay in the air for days, it actually crashed on its second flight and it hasn't flown since. Since its completion in 2010, the Burj Khalifa is the world's tallest skyscraper. It stands at 830 meters tall and it has 163 floors. This famous building featured 30,000 homes, 9 hotels, a shopping mall and a 30-acre man-made lake. Oh, and it cost a crazy $1.5 billion. At the peak of construction, 12,000 workers worked on the building per day. It took more than 110,000 tons of concrete, 55,000 tons of steel and 22 million man-hours to complete it. The highest mountain in the world is of course Mount Everest. It stands at 29,035 feet or 8,848 meters high. It's located on the international border between China and Nepal, and every year it gets 1/4 of an inch taller. With extreme winds and temperatures, Everest is notoriously dangerous to climb. It's claimed the lives of over 280 climbers, and there are fatalities on this mountain every single year. The Regio Design XXL Chopper is officially the world's largest functioning motorcycle. It's 9.7 meters long and 4.8 meters high, and it's powered by a 5.7 V8 Chevrolet 280 horsepower engine. It took 5 people 7 months to build this impressive giant, and its tyres are similar to the ones used on tractors. Amazingly, it has a top speed of 65 miles per hour, but I'm not sure I'd be brave enough to do that speed on it. It looks like it'd be quite hard to drive. The world's largest above-ground machine is Germany's Bagger 293, a bucket wheel excavator that was built in 1995. This giant stands at 96 metres tall, it's 225 metres in length and weighs 14,200 tonnes. The Bagger 293 can move 8.5 million cubic feet of earth per day, and it requires 5 people just to operate it. In fact, it's so big it's been known to accidentally scoop up bulldozers. And that brings this list to an end. If you enjoyed the video, then it would be much appreciated if you give it a thumbs up and shared it. If you're new around here, then why not subscribe for new videos just like this every week. Anyways, I jolly well hope you liked it, and as always, thanks for watching.